Welcome to the Introverted Hippie podcast, episode 78. How are you guys doing on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Thursday? We are back and we are better, guys. I'm telling you, man. This week, I don't know, even though it was a short week, why did it feel like it has been the longest week ever? I don't know. Tomorrow, Friday, which I'm blessed and highly favored about that because your girl really just needs some relaxation. I don't know if I told you guys, I basically just moved into a new apartment, just more into the city on my side. So literally just trying to get all my stuff together. So I've been moved for about almost a month or whatever, but it's cool. It's cool. I like it over here. I had if y'all don't know, I literally have been living in communities for the past 2 years with nothing but older people. Every apartment complex I lived at had nothing but older people there. This is my first time living in an apartment complex with nothing but young people. A college, you can't, okay, I can't say college, yeah. But I'm just saying now, it's a lot of young people out here and y'all, it's some fine niggas and girls out here, literally. You know your girl do not discriminate. I love me some women. I love me some men. But literally some beautiful people out here. Literally just seeing it. I love it. I love it. And the people are friendly. So cool beans. But yeah, guys, welcome back to the Introverted Hippie podcast where we talk about celebrity news, hippie shit, and everything up under the sun. So let's get it crack-a-lackin' with these celebrity news. I don't know if you guys have seen that Rihanna is now the youngest billionaire. Kudos to our girl Rihanna. I just feel like Rihanna has always been thriving and always has been hustling. So I kudos to Rihanna for everything that she does. I'm a Rihanna stan. I love it. I literally got my nipples pierced because of Rihanna. I literally, that's it just what it was. And plus I wanted my nipples pierced regardless, but kudos to Riri. But y'all, I don't know if you guys have seen Wendy Williams' show. Her social media has been removed. Everything has been removed. Literally from the YouTube to the Instagram. I'm damn, y'all really don't want to give Wendy Williams her just due. Y'all ain't even sent her off on a positive note. Y'all just did it a chair and that's it with you know what I'm saying? It was no, Wendy Williams been in the game for a while. Wendy Williams was doing radio. Wendy Williams had a talk show. Wendy Williams have always been the gossip queen. If you guys didn't hear on the last 2 episodes, when I had Tavon on here, and we was just talking about how Wendy Williams has always been that bitch. She's always been that bitch doing gossip, doing media, doing just doing radio, and just always in somebody just always in somebody's business. That's why you see a lot of these things Shade Room, Gossip in the City. Literally, you see all these different social media platforms and different not social media platforms. All these social media gossip pages now because of a Wendy Williams. And I really didn't like how they just let her go like that. Y'all should at least gave her a celebration or at least her just due. That shit was fucked up. Literally. That's just how I feel. But kudos to Wendy Williams because I just seen today that Wendy Williams now she has the Wendy Experience podcast. So literally she says when one door closes a larger one opens. So last day on set. So kudos to Wendy Williams. I feel we don't give her just due enough. She's has brought a lot of people into the game. Look at Charlemagne. Charlemagne the guy, he's right from South Carolina. So literally I just feel Wendy Williams deserves her flowers, y'all. So kudos to Wendy's for getting back on her feet. So I don't know if you guys have just been seeing the good things coming around. Our girl Jhené Aiko and Big Sean are having a baby. If y'all don't know, I love me some Big Sean and Jhené Aiko. I stand for the 2088 album. I'm all my friends just be yo, that shit suck. And I'm bro, you just not hearing it the way I'm hearing it. I done seen Big Sean in concert numerous times. I love me some Big Sean. And Jhené Aiko, I haven't seen her in concert yet, but I would really, really love to. I feel she's my spirit animal. Literally hippie shit all day, y'all. But literally I just think it's the cutest thing ever. And literally it's just a lot of crazy shit going out here in this world, y'all. I ain't even about to get into it because at the end of the day we already have seen numerous of these throughout the year, and I don't want to bring more negative vibes to the pod. I want it to be positive, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot of positive energy on this beautiful Thursday. So I don't know if you guys seen about the Essence Festival. Our girl Nicki Minaj, she did go ahead and perform at the Essence Fest, man. Everybody was going in talking about some her weight. At the end of the day, I feel don't be talking about women weight. We don't know what somebody is going through. We don't know if she's pregnant. We don't know what she's going through. At the end of the day, just let that be that, bro. It is what it is. I don't know. But I I just don't know. I just feel like everybody got something to say about other people. But yeah, kudos to Nicki Minaj for her Essence Fest performance. Also, y'all, I don't know if you have seen that that basically Gunna was trying to get bail again and they denied him. And it's just like, it's really sad. It's probably like he don't have nothing to do with it, and just I don't know what's going on, but they said like he don't have nothing to do with it, but literally it's just making it worse for him. So I don't know, child, but peace, love, and light to those families that have been affected, and also those two men, Young Thug and Gunna. But y'all, she just be too crazy. I don't know, like. But I really wanted to talk about Miles Bridges. If you all don't know Miles Bridges, he's basically a basketball player for the Charlotte Hornets. He just turned himself in because he assaulted his wife. And I just feel like, damn, like, bruh, like, you was just about to get like picked up by a team and you just fucking up. Like, damn, like, what argument had to be that bad that you had to hit your girl that bad in front of the kids, in front of the children? And that should be nothing y'all ever do in front of the kids, y'all. I'm not a mother, but I really hope when I do have my babies that I basically meet a man that's going to be respecting me, respecting our kids, respecting my body, just respecting everything about me. Because I just feel like, bruh, like, I don't want anybody to risk it all over some dumb shit, over an argument, over whatever has transpired. Like, bruh, like, life's too short for that. And most definitely, it's just a big no for me, man. But y'all, let's get into the Jazzy interview. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Watch Jazzy. She did go ahead and do an interview, and where she basically talks about her rumored relationship with Cam Newton and being submissive. So I'm just gonna play the clip, and you guys tell me what you think about it, and also I'll go ahead and give my takes as well.
Relationship style. I'm like, if we kind of broke it down into like to-dos specifically, like, what does a submissive woman do for her man?
Everything.
What does that mean?
You know, like packing his bag, unpacking his bag, just making sure all the things that he wants. And like, I pretty much read his mind. So it's like, if I know you and I study you, like, I know how you are in the morning, I know how you are about midday, I know when you're in this mood, what you need. Like, before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. I mean, he's spoiled. And you know, when I talk to my girlfriends about it, they're always like, oh, how you guys doing? And I'm just like, girl, he's rotten. I'm like, he's spoiled rotten. Like, he's rotten. But I love that. Like, I want him to be that. I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man. You know what I mean? And my biggest flex should be how I treat myself, which is, so it's kind of fucked up. It's kind of messed up.
What are you getting from all that you're giving? What are you asking for in return?
You know what's interesting? And you saw my reaction when I was like, you say that? You asked for that? You know what I mean? I think that I have gotten better at saying the things that I need, but if I don't get it the first time, I don't like to say it again.
So would you do what you're doing for a broke dude?
What do you call broke?
Requires your financial support as well.
No. I mean, I think to be broke, you can be
still a great lover, still very romantic, still very emotionally supportive. But I'm just like asking about,
I wouldn't even know that. I wouldn't even know that he's all those things. Because I think there's a lot of people who are financially stable who are broke-minded, and I can't get down with that either.
In my opinion, it just feels like she's being a slave, bro. Like, I just feel like you're giving so much to someone that's not even your husband. You know what I'm saying? Like, she keeps on saying, I study him, I learn him, I know his breathing habits. Like, if y'all didn't hear that in the clip, actually go watch it. And like, she actually does go ahead and state that. And it's really baffling to me that someone, I don't know, like, I understand you give your all in your relationships, and most definitely you want everything to work out, but I don't think I can give that much to somebody that does not plan on making me their wife. Does not even we're not even engaged. I understand, like, maybe Cam Newton not a regular ass nigga, but at the end of the day, we all regular. We all gonna die. Excuse me. But I'm just not like, bro, I'm just not doing it. It just seems like she's giving so much. And then when Shan basically asked her in the interview, she was just like, so what are you getting? And she was just like, she paused. And I'm like, bruh, and she like, her biggest flex is how she treat her man. Like, my biggest flex is how I treat my family and how I treat myself. It's just how I treat the people I care about. I'm not giving a fuck about how I treat my nigga. Like, of course I care about how I treat my nigga, but at the end of the day, it's like how he treats me as well. If it's not being reciprocated, then it's not going to work regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody could, you know, give and give and give, but if that person doesn't give a fuck, it's not going to work. Like, I already been through that, y'all. Y'all know your girl done been through the mud with these niggas. And it's like, you can give and give and give somebody, but if they don't appreciate that, then what is it really worth it? And just her saying, like, I study him and all this other shit, is he reciprocating that to you? She asked her that, and then she was pausing. And I remember when Shan was basically saying, like, me and my partner, we have dialogue, like, we discuss things. And like, she was just like, oh wow, like, if I don't like that, like, I'm gonna tell him I don't like that. Oh wow, you say that? Damn, so you can't even tell him that you don't like that? Like, bruh, I understand being a submissive woman to an alpha partner, but I refuse to not speak my mind and not have a voice. Because at the end of the day, I have to have a voice in everything I do, a relationship, my work life, my sex life. Like, bruh, because it's not going to work if it's not. Like, if I'm just laying down and letting you fuck it, I'm not getting no enjoyment. It's not fulfilling my needs as a woman. So I don't know how you guys feel about it, because I just feel like being a submissive woman is more like, it has to be reciprocated from your partner. Like, I cook, I clean, I fold your clothes. Like, nah, this ain't the 1950s, my G. Like, bro, I love you, but I have to actually be benefiting some way from you as well. I feel like we have to be equally yoked. I'm just at that age where it's like, you know, if it's not an equally yoked situation, we're not reciprocating or not benefiting from each other, or at least, you know, being able to experience each other as partners, it's not going to work. And I don't even mean experience as sexually. I mean emotionally. I mean physically. I mean mentally, you know? So that's where I'm at with it, y'all. I don't know. It's kind of sad to watch Jazzy be like that, because in her content, she doesn't speak the same way that she did in this interview. It sounds like she's being one of those pick-me women that she described in some of her early content. So, I don't know. A nigga with money can change things. You feel me? If you got that bread, you know, anything can happen. But I just feel like with me, even if I do get money, or if I get a nigga with them racks, I'm still gonna be the same person. I'm like, I'm just not gonna let you disrespect me. I'm gonna still be, and at the end of the day, I'm still gonna have my own bag too. So if you decide to leave, toodles, I got my own bag too. But a nigga with money can change a lot of shit. It changed Shawty's whole demeanor. So that is the end of our entertainment news. So let's get into our music topic. Y'all, it has been a lot of good music that I've been listening to. I know a lot of it's probably might be old to you guys if you already previously heard it. So I listened to Headshots by Isaiah Rashad, which I love. I know My Way by Usher is old, but I looked at the Usher Tiny Desk, and I most definitely say I want to see Usher in concert. It was just beautiful, perfect. Like, it's no other way I can describe it. Like, Usher performance was amazing. I listened to like some Eric Bellinger. You know, I love me some Eric Bellinger. I feel like he needs to sing at my wedding. I listened to ASAP and Truth Hurts has really been my shit by Eric Bellinger though. Cause I ain't gonna lie, shit be hurting. And I found this song called Chocolate Girl. Shout out to all my beautiful Nubian queens by Don Alta, if I'm saying his name right. But it's beautiful. And if you guys want to check it out, most definitely check it out on SoundCloud, on Spotify, and on YouTube. It is a dope song, y'all. Yeah, it's like not really nothing going on this week, y'all. So it's gonna be like a short little pod as well. So let's get into our show's topic. So the only thing that I have been watching is The Chi and P Valley, y'all. P Valley, I don't know, these writing this season has been kind of off. It's like, you know, when you look at the first season, it's like Miss Mississippi, she met her nigga in the club. Why they say she met her in high school? Why you say met him in high school? Because it's just not adding up. I don't know. And The Chi came back, only seen the first episode. I just really hate that the dude had to fuck up The Chi, where like he did that with that girl, and like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like The Chi storyline, it just went downhill. Like, I still will support it, but I just feel like the storyline is just not as good as it was. You know, it's like that Tommy show. I understand why it didn't get a second season, because it just was ass, you feel me? But yeah, y'all, I don't know know if you guys have seen about the video where the man buys the his son McDonald's and not the baby mama's other kids. And I just be feeling like, bro, that's why you really have to be careful who you have kids with. I don't know if it's old or if it's new or if it's like a skit, or if it's fake or whatever like that. But I'm just like, you really have to be careful who you have kids with, because these niggas really don't care. These niggas want to be petty. And like, bro, you don't need to be petty with no damn kids. Like, I'm gonna play what Boosie said, because I believe that wholeheartedly.
I couldn't see me not bringing food. You gotta be young, and you gotta be kind of ignorant. Yeah. Because you know them children there, you know it's gonna start it. That's why I say them cold kind of games. When I was young, I probably played some games like that, right, to make somebody pissed off. Exactly. But I think that was to make her pissed off, right? Because you gotta know that them fucking kids there, yeah, and McDonald's gonna light that fucking house up. What kid doesn't like McDonald's? That motherfucker gonna light that motherfucker house. So I think it was more, he knew her reaction, right? He knew her reaction. He wasn't just trying to, I don't think no other man is going to hate little kids.
So, yeah, y'all. I'm just like, at the end of the day, like, even if I, like, had, like, a nigga, you know what I'm saying? I got one child by a nigga, but a nigga got some of his kids over. I ain't gonna hold you. I might be petty and just bring my kid food. I might just be like, all right, let me take my son and let's go out. Let's go ahead and go on a little daddy-daughter date or little daddy-mama date. But I don't know. Like, these niggas be petty, because I want my nigga to treat my kid like that. You know what I'm saying? But, but I really want a family unit. I want me and my husband and my child's father to certainly work out. But, you always have those situations that don't. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And things have been on my mind this week. Y'all, I'm just still looking for another job. Trying to get this job. Trying to make this money. I told you guys I have an internship, so I'm gonna tell you how that goes. And I start that on Monday, so we'll see how that goes. I just don't know where I'm headed in life, child. I really just feel like I'm just so fucking confused, and it's just one of those things where it's like I'm figuring out as I go. Like, I'm just figuring out as I go, and it's just like I don't know when God gonna bless me with my man, when I'm gonna get that bag, and when I'm gonna get them racks, and I'm gonna have my kids. Just like, God, just send me a good man and me have my churn, you know what I'm saying? And please, I preferably a man with them racks, with that money. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's just trying to figure shit out and just working and trying to do my due diligence and just making sure, like, I'm trying to get to where I need to go in life. Like, that's just where I'm at, y'all. I don't know. And I don't know if you guys have heard, like, the last couple pods. So I know you guys haven't heard Trey on the pod. So Trey has decided to do other endeavors. So it was cool to have Trey on the pod. He's still my best friend, whatever like that. But everybody got a lot of shit going on. And we got to keep it trucking regardless. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to Trey and for him focusing on what he got going on. And hopefully everything works out. But yeah, y'all. That's pretty much it, man. It's just, this is like a really short pod, y'all. It's really nothing going on this week. Like, life is okay. Like, and I guess the question of the day could be, when did you know you finally reached a point you got your life together? Because my shit is in shambles, my G. Like, I don't know. Like, still working towards it. I'm trying to get it right. But I don't know, y'all. But I guess this is the podcast about nothing, because literally nothing's been going on, man. But I really still want to give you guys content. But if you have made it this far to the podcast, thank you. Literally at the end of each podcast, we like to release negative and toxic energies to release music. So I'm going to play Trying to Be by Giveon, because that's like my song right now. Giveon album is fire. If you haven't heard it, most definitely check it out. Kudos to that boy Giveon. But y'all, I'm probably going to end up going to soak me some pasta, because your girl hungry. But yeah, guys, so that is the end of this pod. I'll see you guys next week. Peace, love, and light.